Arsenal don't look like dropping any points. I think it's a too defeatist to think everybody else is going to win every game, but we're going to drop points. The reality of it is, teams are going to drop points over these last 7 games. Arsenal are in really good form, no doubt about that. But to think they're just going to automatically stroll through and win 7 games without having any testing moments, I think is just untrue. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month, and you'll get an additional 3 months free. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. I'm not saying they can't do it, I'm not saying they won't do it, but what I'm saying is to just give up and have that expectation that nobody else will drop points, only us. I think it's just defeatist thinking. Arsenal still have a North London derby. They have to play United. They have to play Chelsea. There's a lot of football. And of course, they're still in the Champions League and the rigours that come with that. So, look, it wasn't a great day at the office for us today. And we've nobody else to blame. We need to look inwardly and figure this out, you know, because it's nobody else's fault. It was nobody else's fault when we lost in the FA Cup at Old Trafford. And it's nobody else's fault today. But that's where we're at. And we've got to figure it out. And we've got to keep pushing ahead. And we've got to stay positive. Do you think the Champions League might have an impact on Arsenal and City? Probably not so much Manchester City, because they're used to that. They're used to going in the latter stages of Europe. Arsenal, of course, haven't been at the business end of the Champions League for a while. So it remains to be seen. Let's be honest, what's everything our club has been built on? It's belief. Let's believe in these lads and Klopp and go all the way to the end and see what happened. Again, I agree with all of that. There is no real wrong opinions at the minute. A lot of us are frustrated. A lot of us are disappointed. A lot of people want to vent. A lot of people are looking for scapegoats, probably myself included. Did we play well today at times? Yes. Did we create enough chances to win the game? Yes. But we let them back into it. We didn't kill them off. And that's the disappointing part. You know, to have 26 or 27 shots, whatever it was at Old Trafford, and come away with a 2-2 draw in a game that United weren't in for very long spells is frustrating. What's your gut telling you? My gut's telling me that I honestly can't call a winner. I can't pick a winner of this title race at this point. If we had a won today, I said all along I would have said that I feel like we win the league. But we didn't win today. But I don't feel like we don't win the league. I would say right now it is there for the taking. I guess the best way I can describe it is, if Arsenal win the next 7 games and keep up the goal difference, then Arsenal deserve to win the league. Let's be fair about that. If we go and win our next 7 games and Arsenal drop points, then we deserve to go and win the league. If Manchester City go and win their games, I still won't recognise it because I hate them. And that's sincere. But look, it is what it is. League titles don't come easy. And you got to keep playing to the last whistle on the last day of the season when it's mathematically not possible anymore. And until then, let's go. 7 games to go. 7 cup finals. It's sort of in our hands, but it's not in our hands. Admir said, my gut is telling me that we won't win the league. There's too many defeatist mindsets. Don't let the fear get the better of you. You don't get given a title. You go and win a title. And if Arsenal have the bottle to to continue and keep winning, fair play to them. It's not going to be easy, but don't for 1 second believe that that's the end of it from anyone's perspective. I'm not saying it's the end of it, we're out. I'm not saying it's the end of it, City's out. And I'm not saying it's the end of it, Arsenal are going to go and win it. There is a lot of twists and turns to come, a lot of moments left. 7 games is a lot of football. Wins the league from here. Looking at the fixtures and the way they are, City, maybe. I think Arsenal will drop points. I just think their running is difficult and they will drop points. Look, if they don't, as I said, they deserve to win a league title. Do I think we'll drop some more points? God, I hope not, but it's hard to be so ultra positive when you've just seen us be that wasteful and you see us allow Sheffield United back into the game. These are the things that concern me more than being able to just win games of football. It's been able to manage the moments, and we haven't done that at Old Trafford in the last 2 games. We've let that craziness get in and impact us, and that's the worrying part for me more than most of the other stuff, because I still think, as I said, there's going to be points dropped. There is sort of a feeling that we've gotten away with a bit this season as well. If we're being really honest with ourselves, like, this isn't a vintage Liverpool season. There's been long moments this season where we have been far away from our best, but we found a way. So, if we're being really honest with ourselves, it was probably coming, some of these poor results. Probably catching up with us a little bit. Kevin Pell said, beg to differ, it's over, City's title. I don't know how that's the case when we're ahead of them. Like, I kind of get where you're coming from, Kelvin. They are formidable in these type of moments. They can grind out wins and put together a run, and they do have the most kind fixtures remaining. While we're ahead of them, and Arsenal are ahead of them, I fail to see them as the favourites. But they have to be taken seriously. I definitely agree with you on that. But, it is... I don't think any of us can look at this situation now and say definitively what's going to happen. We all have our own opinions, some more optimistic, some pessimistic, some angry, some frightened, but we don't know yet, mate. We just don't know. But today feels like a tough one. It definitely does. Do you think if we win all our games, it'll be enough to win the league? Yes. Now, that I can absolutely agree with. If we win the last 7 games, I think we win the league. Yes, I do. I don't think Arsenal are going to win 7 games in a row. No, that's not meant as a dig at Arsenal. It's purely just looking at the fixtures and the pressure. Because we talked about the pressure of the 30 years without a league title on our shoulders and what it took to get over the line to get that. And it took us longer building up to be prepared for that moment. And Arsenal fell away last year. I don't think they fall away this year. But I do think they have a wobble or 2 left in them because they're human. No, I don't think they win them. But if we win all our games, yeah, I feel comfortable that we'd win it. John Dollery, thank you for your super chat. John said, so many people ignoring the Champions League fixtures for Arsenal and City. Those are exhausting fixtures to get through. If City and Arsenal meet in the semis, that's a dream scenario for us. I think it's a very valid point, John. They have a lot. They're going to take a lot out of them, both of those fixtures. City against Madrid, Bayern and Arsenal, and the pressure that comes with trying to go through to win that competition as well. Yes, it will be a factor. Hopefully those games go into extra time and penalties and it really takes it out of them. But look, I can only say it this way. If Arsenal win 7 games and win the league, they deserve to win the league. And, as much as it hurts us, we have to congratulate them because they would have earned it. Arsenal won't drop any points. They're playing like champions. You see, that's not even a logic. You're just saying that off emotion, Ash. And I get it. But again, I'm going to say to you, in their history, I don't think they've ever been able to put together 13 wins in a row or 13 wins and 1 draw of 14 games. So I don't think they'll do it now either. They are playing like champions. That much I agree with you. They are managing games very well. But to not think there'll be a wobble, a moment, something that they have to overcome, I think it will. And I think if they get through it, they deserve it. I can't be any clearer than that. But none of us know. It's all guesswork at this point. None of us know what happens. Oliver, I'm starting to think that the Klopp's final season thing is getting in their heads. Maybe. I keep saying this same phrase. There's only so many times you can go to the well. There's only so many times that you can drag back from these losing positions or drag that extra bit of energy and emotion out of yourself. There's only so many times a manager's words can have an impact, or a captain's words. Sometimes you just have to manage these games better. And we went to Old Trafford, opened the scoring, created chance after chance. They had 0 shots and 0 shots on target in the first half. We had 15 shots and we didn't kill off the game. And much like in the FA Cup, United found their way into it. And we've only got ourselves to blame. It's not on the ref today. It's not on the PGMOL. It's on us. And we've got to look inwardly. Arsenal once won 14 games in a row 23 years ago. There you go, Ben. I stand corrected. But look, I still say what I say. If they go on and win every game, they deserve it. So, let's be fair about it. It's I just don't like people giving up yet. It sucks today. It does. But don't give up. If this group has taught us that, and they're not going to give up, and we got to be right there with them. But we do have to improve on certain things. Yes, we have to manage games a little bit better. We have to be able to see out games. We have to be able to be more clinical in the final third. And we have to be able to make sure that we put these teams to bed. United should have been put to bed at half time. Klopp should have been able to look at that game. It should have been 2 or 3-0 up at half time. And he should have been able to look towards Atalanta and start to make some changes and bring players on and rest legs and just see it out. But we didn't. And that's why it hurts. I don't know why I'm laughing about it, but that's why it hurts, because there isn't a scapegoat today for me. We are the reason, ourselves.